Camp's been going pretty well, dealing with the heat, just battling through, just coming every day mentally prepared, so it's going well. I feel like we got a lot of speed this year, and speed will mix with a little bit of power, so I feel like this year we bring in, different elements to the D-line. Oh, it motivated us a lot, we looking at last year, and when we did good last year, and we like, hey, we're gonna come out this year and we want to do better. So we can look at last year and be like, hey, this is where we want to go and this is where we want to stay at. So,
got to beat the heat, but it's feeling good to come together as a team and prepare to get better. First off, turnovers, play as a team, and then for D-line wise, we got to get better with hands and movement and knowing where to be at once the ball snaps. Oh yes, sir. The D-line especially is focusing more on trying to get the hands off of us, beat the blocks, and get to the football.
Well, I think it's been really good. I think everyone's come out with a lot of energy, a lot of focus on the tasks that we have at hand. We got a really big game for our first game, Northwest Missouri, and a lot of guys are, focusing on that. Every day they're coming out there thinking about that. Their main emphasis is getting better for that game. I think that did a great deal for us. Last year we graduated a lot of seniors for the D-line at least, and not only did they teach us how to play, but they also taught us how to lead, how to teach younger guys. And this year on the D-line we have about 8 guys that can potentially start for us and play for us who haven't had any experience yet. So the older guys like myself, Eddie, and DeAndre, we learned from the older guys from last year that we need to teach young guys how to work, what our culture is around this place, and how to compete.
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit different makeup than it was last year. Last year, 8 of my 10 guys were juniors and seniors. This year, 4, possibly 5 might be juniors and seniors, and everyone else is going to be sophomore or younger. So it's going to be a learning curve for some of those younger guys, but they're doing a very good job. They're working hard. They're taking focus on the little things, getting better a little every day, and not trying to take too big of steps. So I'm very excited about where they're at. Got a long way to go. Yeah, those guys that I return, which is Lucky, Lorenz Epston, Eddie, Donovan, DeAndre, those are the guys that got the most experience. I return a couple other guys who had spot experience. Those guys learned a tremendous amount last year from our older guys, kind of piggybacking off of what Donovan said. They learned and have learned how to lead, and they've done a really good job with our younger guys to help them take that next step, because we're going to need them, and we'll definitely look forward to them having a bigger role. Yeah, I even saw it in the spring. I saw some of those young guys. I got 2 kids that are redshirt freshmen for us, both playing defensive end. That you're going to have to step into a little bit bigger role. And Trayvon Amons and Parker Bass. They're doing a tremendous job competing, going out there every day to get a little bit better, going out there every day to learn something a little bit different from one of the older guys and from the offensive line. They're doing a great job of teaching those guys. And it's not a fact of my depth isn't there. My depth is just young, and they're very, very talented. I just got to get them up to speed because they have yet to put their foot on the field for a game.